The special committee investigating the alleged bribery case involving the Energy Minister, Mr. Boakye Agyarko, and some members of the Appointments Committee has begun in Accra. The ad hoc committee seeks to find out whether the chairman of the Appointments Committee, Mr. Osei Wusu, actually received money from the Energy Minister and gave to any member of the committee to influence them to approve his nomination. The committee has 4 weeks to present its report to Parliament.
Cases like bribery in the House usually should have been referred to the Privileges Committee of Parliament, but Standing Order 191 of Ghana's Parliament allows it to put together a committee to investigate a matter that does not fall under the jurisdiction of any of its select committees. For this reason, when the House realized that the chairman of the said Privileges Committee is one of the principal witnesses of the bribery case, the House agreed and put together a 5-member committee to ascertain the truth regarding the alleged bribery case. The committee has Mr. Joe Gatti as its chair. The other members are Mr. B.T. Baba, Mr. Magnus Amoate, Mr. Ben Abdallah Banda, and Madame Abna Drowa Mensah. In its first meeting, the chairman of the Appointments Committee, Mr. Joe Osei Wusu, answered questions from the committee.
The first reference is to establish whether First Deputy Speaker, Mr. Honorable Joseph Osei Wusu, your good self, took money from Energy Minister, Mr. Boakye Agyarko, and gave it to Minority Chief Whip, Alhaji Mohammed Muntaka, to be distributed to members of the Appointments Committee. What do you know about it? Can you tell the committee?
All publications that have since come to my notice suggest that they used what they said the chairman was the conduit for distributing bribes. The chairman, yes, those all publications that I've since seen. And they are comfortable reading that and not saying anything when none of them have discussed money with me or at any point in time, whether it is Muntaka or any member. In the conclave, after they had shown that they were satisfied, the minority side, and were willing to withdraw their objection and to agree for the report to be amended, that Honorable Yasaf Mafo and Mr. Boakye Agyarko be passed by consensus. It was at that point that Honorable Kujetwa Blakwa said, oh, because Agyarko said our president was corrupt, referring to President John Mahama, we were spreading the corruption allegation. So then the mood in the room changed. We all laughed to it. Said, oh, so this was all there was to it.
Honorable Ayariga is your colleague in the House. Did you, at any time, engage him one-on-one to find out from him why he went on air speaking or alleging, making this allegation against you?
No, Mr. Chairman, I wouldn't trust him to do any such thing.
Now, apart from raising the issue at the conclave meeting, since you didn't trust Honorable Ayariga, did you raise it with his leadership?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, at the conclave meeting, I put it on the floor where the leadership were, that matter should be resolved there before we return to the chamber.
What do you mean by you didn't trust him? I mean, what do you mean by
He said whether I spoke to him, said I wouldn't trust him. After he had made those allegations, gone on air to repeat it, for me, I think it would be suicidal to get into any one-on-one meeting with him. It's very dangerous.
Now, in that closed-door meeting, did Honorable Suhene raise any issue relating to the bribery allegation?
No.
In that closed-door meeting, did Honorable Eric Poku raise any issue relating to the bribery allegation?
No, Mr. Chairman.
In that closed-door meeting, did Honorable Yilechire raise any issue relating to the bribery allegation?
No, Mr. Chairman.
The chairman of the special committee, Mr. Joe Gatti, assured the public that its aim is to unravel the truth so as to regain the trust of the public in the legislature, Meanwhile, everyone who has evidence to support the work of the committee is advised to present a statement to it before Friday to enable it to invite him or her to the House as a witness. Sitting continuance on Friday, the 17th of February, when 3 other witnesses, Mr. Boakye Agyarko, Alhaji Mohammed Muntaka, and Mr. Mahama Yariga would appear to state their side of the case,